Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Tamiya M3 Lee build in 1/35th scale. And last time we worked on this, we did some, let me just turn it on the side here. We took the paint off the rollers where they would contact the track, and then we chipped up the teeth of the drive sprocket. And I'm shaking some flat black paint right now, and then we're going to end up painting the drive wheels the rubber color, because from what I gathered on the internet, those were rubber. Oh boy, I'm gonna struggle on camera to open a bottle of paint. There we go. Yeah, we're getting to the bottom of that bottle. But anyways, like I said, in this video, we're just gonna go ahead and paint the return rollers. We're gonna keep all this the drab and just try to, it's gonna be tough, I think. And I got the 3D printer. I posted a video about that. So later on, I'm going to start designing a 3D model on Blender for these suspension pieces and wheels, and I'll 3D print this one here so it's not missing anymore. Really excited to do that. That printer's really fun, I tell you. I've always wanted one, so it was really cool that they did that for me. But let's get to painting. I'm probably going to take my glasses off and then check to even make sure I'm recording, because I'm really bad at that sometimes. And we'll just slowly but surely make these rubber rollers. I'm not worried about getting too fancy with it, because I'm sure when they put them on, when they painted the wheel itself, they probably got a little bit of the olive drab on the rubber. So I'm not looking too worried about perfection on this. Then we're gonna do some mudding. Actually, that's not bad. Get the top of the front one here before we flip it. I apologize, I'll show you up close. It's really hard to try to, especially for somebody like me that can't really see very well. But I will bring the model up to the camera. Yeah, maybe I will go all the way there. It'd be really easy to paint it that way. That way there's no second guessing it. Nice. Tell you what, this weekend went pretty darn fast. Time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, that looks good. And again, I'm not going to be able to get the inner part of it that great. But we'll get all the top sides of all these. It's been a really busy summer so far. Well, I guess, is it really summer yet? I can't remember when the official first day of summer is, but when it's 90 some degrees out, I consider it my summer. We've gotten some decent rain too the last couple nights. It's been good. Helping my garden grow. Yeah, it's going to be tough to tell, actually. Maybe when I do the dull coat on the tank after we're finished with all this weathering detail, it'll stand out a little more, maybe. Yeah, sadly, I haven't even really been playing War Thunder much. Just uploaded a Doom video. Haven't done one of those in a while. I'm actually going to start making my own maps for Doom too. I have a tendency to do that. I get ambitious and want to do a bunch of things at once. I need to slow down and just finish one project off before moving to another. Hopefully I get better at that this year. Front one. I'll get all around it and then I'll kind of touch up where you see it on the side. Work this week and then I got a week off. Nice little vacation, so hopefully get a lot of things done. Like I said in previous videos, when it's nice outside, I like to be outside doing things. Getting hard to see how far to dip the brush in. So now we'll get this part here. You could probably actually see something now. Flip the tank around. Kind of curious to see how long it takes me to create that suspension piece. I'm going to try to 3D print it all as one piece. Because from what I've gathered from other people, you need to use super glue. The model glue doesn't work on the... Well, I don't know if it's the same for filament. I know for resin ones it doesn't. I'd have to watch a few more videos on that, I think. It's kind of how I learned to do everything, by watching other YouTube personalities. And what I'll do is do all my weathering and everything on that suspension piece that I create before let's finish this one, before I glue it into place. I think the hardest part of it is probably will probably be getting the dimensions right so it isn't bigger or smaller than the other one. Nice thing about Blender, you can actually type in dimensions. I've used it to create 3D models for characters and whatnot, but never used it for any type of where am I going with this? 3D modeling for actual creation of a physical piece for anything. Boy, that came out really weird. It's one of them things you're trying to concentrate on your painting too while you're talking. You don't want to just sit here and be quiet and paint and be like, yeah, that'll be a fun video for everyone. Got those, and let's do one more there, and then we'll do the outer edges a little bit better. They give you a lot of space in between here to paint. Don't think I've got it on anything that I didn't want to yet. Famous last words before you do. I'm going to flip this back. I don't know if you can see it that well, but we got the black all the way around the perimeter. Now I just kind of want to get the side right in these areas better to make it look like it's around there like that. I'm wondering if I'm going to be able to do the other side before it, if I'd have to wait for it to dry a little bit. I had to do the other side off camera. There we go. There's one. I don't know if you can see it that great. That light kind of went a little too bright. Let's turn that down a little bit. Yeah, nothing want to touch there. There. That was my intention. It's starting to look like a rubber roller. Like that. Want it heavy on there like that. There we go. Smoothing things up a bit. We don't want ridges. Although it is rubber. I watched one. It was actually a grant that was on display in a VFW site, I think in Europe. Yeah, they had the grant. And it had a little different turret on it. But that one there, the rollers were there were chunks missing out of them. Yeah, let's get that little bubble out of there. There we go. No bubbles on them. Yeah. One more on that side and can't wait to dull coat it to see how the weathering, because it's kind of hard to see really when the tank's all glossy. A tad bit more and we are going to call that good. Like so. Alright, let's put the brush over here and we'll throw my glasses on so I can don't stand up and fall. But there we go. Don't break the machine gun though. Let's see if I can. There's that side there. We're already at 20 minutes, but you get the idea. Got our metal rollers. We got our chipped up sprocket there. We got our rubber wheels. And I am going to go ahead and let that dry because knowing me, I'm going to touch it when I'm trying to paint the other side. I'll just paint the other side off camera. But that way you see how we did it. There we go. Focus. Like that. we'll call that a video, and I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.